I was in Calgary one time. I've been to Calgary, been to Edmonton, Winnipeg, and Toronto. I've never been to Vancouver though.
I was gonna ask you, like, why do you end up going to Calgary?
Oh, I have a friend of mine over there. He lives over there, so I was hanging out with him, for a while.
Nice. And
It's a cool city.
What music video did you shoot there?
I shot Chinese product, one of my old joints in Calgary, around Chinatown in Calgary, the Chinatown over there. Then I shot What If in Edmonton.
Oh yeah.
So I've worked in Canada. I shot 2 videos over there.
Yeah, I don't think I've heard those 2 tracks. I've heard from you, African King, I Am Sierra Leone. I was gonna ask you too about that. When did that track come out? Donald Trump.
Oh, the Donald Trump.
I was gonna ask you what the concept.
Are we on the interview now, or you want to ask that during the interview?
Yeah, we're live. We should be live now, my man.
Okay. Well, yeah, the Donald Trump is. It's basically, I was just feeling some kind of way. You know what I mean? Like, I was just trying to make a statement for rappers out there to understand that, like, I'm a lyrical bully.
Yeah.
Basically, you know what I mean? It was like a metaphor for being a lyrical bully. Donald Trump got that personality where he kind of like bully people, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like I'm a fan of him or nothing like that.
That's what I
figured. It's just that I was just trying to pass a message.
That's what I got from, like, when I listened to it, I was like, yeah, he's not saying he's Donald Trump. He's using, the way that Trump acts around people as a metaphor for the rap, right?
So, it's like a metaphor. It's a metaphor for anybody that's a bully. You know what I mean? That's basically that was that.
And that's the thing with rap, right? It's like competitive. So these other rappers, they're your competitors, right? It's a battle.
Facts. I mean, in music, even when you're trying to make hit records, you want to make the biggest record that's going to be on the top of the billboards, that's going to smash on everybody else. So it's still competing.
Yeah.
Even when you're not battling, people think in rap, when you battle, that's the only time you got to be on some like competitive mode. No, even when you're making records, you want to make the best record that's going to transcend and stand the test of time.
Yeah. And I've noticed, like, you have different types of records. So you've had like something like Senorita, and then you have something like African King, which is really catchy. I think that's definitely my favorite track so far that I've heard from you. I've been blasting that around the house the last few days. Really catchy hook, well produced. But then you got something like the reggae, sort of a reggae vibe almost with that Senorita track, and I can't remember the guy that you had featured on that. What was his name? Yeah.
That's my boy RJ. RJ, he's in New York.
RJ, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Please ask Kao Denero if he has a plan to feature any big artists in the continent coming up. From Joseph Patrick Cole, Sierra Leone.
Most definitely. I mean, I'm working on 2 projects. I got the Chronicles, which is like an EP of 5 records that I'm putting out soon, in like a week or so. It'll be online on Spotify, in March sometime. And by the end of the year, I'm working towards dropping an EP to be titled Heroes.
Okay.
And Heroes, that's what I'm trying to get all these big collabos with different artists that I can, work with. You know what I mean? Like, but I definitely want to work with people that would like to work with me on the mutual respect. People that will respect my craft and my brand, and that will be willing to help promote what I'm working on what we're doing, that kind of thing. Yeah, most definitely. I'm looking to do some collabos.
Nice. I have noticed, like, I'm not sure how I stumbled upon, I think I did a reaction to Calligraph Jones, and then there was fans of you in the comments saying, okay, you gotta listen to Denero now. And you've had diss tracks to Sarkodie. Have you ever worked with Sarkodie?
Yeah. Pretty much we did something. We did a record titled Legendary. Definitely I was in Ghana. I met him through a mutual friend who introduced us through the producer. So we did a song. It was a good thing. Great vibe, great hip hop record. You know, I think the record had potential, but we never really got to follow through on it. But yes, definitely I worked with him before.
But not with Calligraph Jones, all right? No.
I haven't. Nah, we haven't worked yet.
Yeah, there's diss tracks
right
going
now,
back and forth.
I feel like it's just lyrical sport, know.
Yeah.
But the mentality in Africa is different. I don't think on that level they are ready for that kind of thing. You know what I mean? They basically just want to make records and get awards and go home, chill, which is understandable. You know what I mean? With me, I got the odds stack against me. You know what I mean? I'm from a small country. Nobody pays really no mind when it comes to music. There's nothing we can do. We've done collaborations with different type of artists. I've worked with Runtown from Nigeria. I worked with Busy Signal from Jamaica, Shabba Ranks, Sarkodie from Ghana. But just because it's not based on how good the songs are or the quality of the music or none of that. You know what I mean? It's based on your background and how connected you are in the industry, especially in Africa. So I came up with my strategy as a hip hop artist. Like, it's like the mixtape days, Like, I just have to bring the lyrical challenge to these guys and see who's gonna bite the bait, and then we can show and prove. But they already got it twisted. They're thinking about views. They're thinking about I got 6 million followers on Twitter or Instagram or this and that and the third. So they're not thinking lyrical battle.
Yeah. And it's it's a different time now, right? For releasing music. So you have like your different channels. You have YouTube, you got like your Spotify. Like, how do you go about, like, when you're gonna release a project? Like, you do most of your promotion on YouTube, or has Spotify been a good platform for you, like, to release your music and it's like traction?
Well, that's a very good question, because I just linked up with a team that me and them been discussing for the past 2 weeks. My the Chronicles EP is gonna be on Spotify, and we're gonna have like a real promotional team behind it to make sure that it gets where it needs to get to. Because in the past, I've been a one-man show to where I just handle everything on my own. I just record the music, put it on YouTube, or put it through my TuneCore, and that's about that. But now I realize that you really got to put some marketing strategy in place to where you have to follow the record, and make sure that you push it through. So that's what I'm doing with these 2 new projects that I'm working on for this year.
Because, you got a pretty solid fan base, it seems like fan base of Kao Denero fans. Like, we have people in the chat even here right now. And the label that you're on is Black Leo Entertainment.
What's that? I didn't get you about the Black Leo question.
Is that your label? Like, did you found that? Yes. Or?
Yes, Black Leo. I'm the CEO of Black Leo Entertainment. I actually started alone with my cousin from Brooklyn, Super Lodge. You know what I mean? And then gradually we picked up a bunch of other artists that we signed up to Black Leo, you know what I mean? And down the line, now I have Drama King, who is an artist, a rapper. I have Del Vecchio, a female Afro pop artist. Super Large is still in Black Leo. I'm like trying to rebrand the Black Leo brand, to where we can have an artist in Cameroon. Shout out to King B. We can have an artist in Uganda, C Roads, to where it can be a continental thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so Black Leo can be like, repping the continents everywhere.
So like a lot of diversity of sound too, not, you have your hardcore rap, hip hop tracks, more like the reggae style. And I've just been learning more about, some of the influences even that's gone into your music. But then you also have a lot of different types of tracks. You got like the dance almost reggae type track with that Senorita one. I got to ask you, you had a feature from a rapper or an artist named Jizzle?
Yeah. He's from the Gambia. Jizzle.
But you guys were weren't you in Miami?
Well, I was in Miami. He was in Banjul, Gambia, in West Africa, a smaller country called Gambia. I met him through a producer of mine that I was dealing with in Banjul. I had traveled to Banjul for a show. So when I was there, I met this producer, Nigerian producer. You know what I mean? It linked me with Jizzle. That's how we did that record, Into You. You know, so when I was in Miami, I hit him up. I was trying to shoot the video. So he shot his part in the Gambia, and I did my part in Miami. And we put it together.
I got you. We got some questions.
At that time, Jizzle wasn't a big artist. He was just coming up. But right now, he's one of the top Gambian artists. If you go to Gambia, he's one of the big boys over there right now.
Do you still have live shows going on, or what's going on with COVID and everything? Like, are you just no live shows right now, or?
I mean, I just did a show. I did a show at the Buntimani Complex, which is like an auditorium out here. I did like a Night of Excellence, you know, which was a dope show, you know what I mean? Like the fans came out. It was a VIP show, like an exclusive event, you know. Basically, because of the internet situation in my country, I haven't really got into like the live streaming concert thing yet, you know, but I've been thinking about it. COVID is very strong out here. It's not like really big out here, but the restrictions are still in effect, you know, to where we can't perform. We have a curfew, you know, bars are closed. So everything is pretty much shut down for right now.
Yeah, it's insanity, man. We got a couple questions in the chat for you. So, Tamba says, I would love to hear Kao and Shadowboxer on a track. Please ask what he thinks about that. And Shadowboxer, I think I've done one of his songs on the channel so far. But yeah, you ever plan on working with Shadowboxer?
Well, never say never, but I've reached out to Shadowboxer like twice for a collab, and he never really came through. You know, so the problem is not mine. You know, I've been reaching out to a lot of people. Like Shadow, I would have loved to work with him, but he never did. I did a record on my past project, like the Kiss the Throne album that I put out. It's on iTunes right now. You can stream it. There's a record there titled Volcano. I was going to try to put Shadowboxer on that record, but it didn't really show up. So I had to get somebody else in his crew, another rapper named Black P. So we ended up doing the record.
Yeah, and there's like a ton of talent, like in you know, a lot of you know, M.I. Abaga. I've heard him, and some of those ciphers are just lyrical beasts. Some of you guys, like, just killing it on the tracks. Like the bars to punchlines, well produced. Like, do you produce, or do you make beats?
Well, actually, no, I don't produce. You know, I co-produce. I come up with my ideas.
Yeah.
You know, I'll like an old record from like in the 80s, and I'll tell my producer to create the beat this way. You know, I want the kicks or the drums this way. So I have like an idea of how production goes, you know, but I haven't really sat down and produced something myself. But I've worked with different producers in Sierra Leone, you know what I mean? Like legendary producers out here, you know, like household names, you know. Presently I'm working with a young producer named Mike Gino. Actually, he just left my crib, you know. I'm just coming from dropping them off. He got potential. He's young. He stays in the studio. He's cracking out dope beats. He's good in hip hop, good in Afro beats. So, you know what I mean? He did Senorita. You know, he produced that. That's a Zouk sound. You know, that's why it's funny when people be like, Kao Denero is just a diss artist. I think people that always want to say things like that, they never really delved into my catalog.
Yeah.
So really check the range of work I've put out. You know what I mean? For them to see that I worked with Business Signal, which was a reggae beat, a dancehall beat. You know, I was comfortable enough to rap on that. The song Senorita is a Zouk beat, which is like a French R&B vibe.
Yeah.
I rapped on that. You know what I mean? I have a couple of Afrobeat records that I did. You know, plus when it comes to the slamming, hip hop, boom bap, you know, underground type shit, that's all day for me. So I'm very versatile.
That's African King. That's that boom bap, well produced boom bap classic track right there.
Word up, word up. I mean, you know what I mean? African King is one of them records that, you know, it's a vintage type hip hop record. You know what I mean? I feel like it's timeless. You know, basically I was just trying to make a statement in the continent to where people can understand that lyrically, hands down, nobody touching what I do. Yeah. You know, people might be good in doing the Twister type of flow, the Bone Thugs type of shit, you know, but I just come relentless with it. You know what I mean? With the African King thing, like, that's just one of them. I have a bunch of records like that. If you take some time to check them out, or anybody out there, you know, check out, I have a bunch of those kind of African King records.
Did you mention Twista? Like the American rapper Twista?
I was really not a fan of, I'm not a huge fan of Twista.
That really fast flow, right? That really fast flow where you can't understand any of the bars, but people think it sounds good because they're rapping so fast.
Of course. I understand. I understand all the bars. I'm an MC. I definitely understand when Twista raps. I understand when Monster kicks it like that. When Bone Thugs and Harmony used to flip it like that. You have, you know, remember those guys from Chicago that Do or Die? They used to flip it like that. You know what I mean? So I get it. You know what I mean? I'm a hip hop historian. I know about all the styles. You know, but I'm more comfortable with when somebody's passing a message to where he has a lot of wordplay going into where he's dealing with metaphors, similes, punchlines, and he's not just trying to intrigue you with the flow or how rapid or how fast he raps. You know what I mean? Like that. Those are the kind of MCs I respect.
Yeah,
MCs like Big L.
Yeah.
You put Twista and Big L in a battle or in a cipher, I bet you Big L, God bless his soul, you know what I mean? Or Eminem.
Man.
Or like, say, like a Jadakiss. It's a rap.
If Big L hadn't have died, like, rest in peace to Big L, but man, I think he'd be like in the top conversation of like his flow, yes. Like his flow, yes. His rhyme schemes were insane, but you know, I think he only had one album, or maybe a couple albums.
Yeah, right. I think one album. The other album was put out after he was dead already. Imagine the dude said, you know, I'm so ahead of my time, my parents hadn't even met yet. Like, who think about lines like that?
No, he's crazy. He's crazy. This is
the only MC that made Nas scared.
Yeah, man, so many good rappers passed away, like Big Pun. We lost.
Yeah, Pun was official.
He was crazy too, like Big Pun, Big L. Like, these guys were just nuts. Let's see what else.
Yeah, Jadakiss.
Jada.
I like Corrupt. I like Corrupt too. Corrupt from the Dog Pound.
Yeah. Daz Dillinger. All those guys.
I feel like Kendrick Lamar is like the new Corrupt. I think he took his old style from Corrupt. People don't peep that, but if you study hip hop, you can tell like he got a lot of influence from Corrupt.
And your flow too, like, I find it quite unique. I almost get like an EPMD, like that's where like some of those, the way that you flow on the beat and the how you choose to land on the snare hits. And just like
no doubt,
your cadence too, it's quite like, it's not super, you know, some rappers are super clear and enunciated and like crisp, but you almost got like that drunken style. Not like, do you know what I mean? Not drunk, but like
I know.
Yeah,
like on some Eric Sermon type shit.
Eric Sermon, yeah, it's sort of like some Eric Sermon type stuff. MF Doom, like that type of just interesting ways of flowing, man. Yeah, rest in peace to Doom.
I mean, these are the people growing up. These are the people I used to listen to. EPMD, Back in the Business. I used to bump that album like crazy. Enigma from Kid Mori. I was a big Kid Mori fan. The Def Squad. I used to rock those guys back in the days coming up.
Redman.
You know what I mean? Like,
Redman.
Yeah, Redman. Redman too. You know what I mean? Like, I studied these guys like, you know, Das FX. You remember Das FX from Paris?
Yeah, Das FX. And remember all the people that everybody was flowing, doing that flow, the Das FX flow.
Yeah.
Diggity.
Yeah. So you know what I mean? These are the guys I really, really grew up listening to. That's why when I see that elements of hip hop is fading away slowly, it hurts me. You know what I mean? People be like, "Oh, that's back in the days. That's old." Like, you know what I mean? Like,
it's timeless.
Like, I feel like if the trend just continues as it is right now, bro, we're gonna lose the culture of hip hop because people are not gonna be interested no more. It's not gonna be interested. It's not gonna be fun because there's no creativity. It's just mumble rap shit to where it's like you're reading from a paper. Like, God damn.
You know? Yeah, the triplet flow. And nowadays, like, if I go on Spotify and I look at like the new releases, the top albums, a lot of them, to be honest, like I'll put on one artist, I'll put on 5 artists, and I can't tell the difference. Like their sound is the same. Like it's like
it's crazy.
Cookie cutter flows and cookie cutter production, where I'm like, I have no idea what project or who's rapping. Like they've got no unique sounds, and it's I got you.
It's crazy, bro. I mean, you know, I like a few guys that's new. Like J. Cole is dope.
Yeah,
I feel like J. Cole is dope. You know what I mean? Out of the street gangster stuff, I vibes with Meek Mills. I feel like he got something to offer. You know what I mean? Like, just a few guys, man. Like, you know what I mean? I'm into my stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Most of these guys, I feel like they cool their eye, but I'm into my stuff.
Yeah, totally. We got a question for you here. We need you to say something about Fahim. Fans want to know what's going on with Fahim. Does that make sense?
I mean, you know, these are the kind of fans I have. They really just don't want to see me. They're comfortable with just me being the same Kao Denero since 2003, dealing with those same guys. Even if they've hurt me, this Fahim guy used to be an artist in Black Leo. Since they're asking about him, we're here talking about my projects. I'm trying to grow beyond. They're still dragging me to this old stories. Like, they don't even want to let me go.
Yeah.
You know, this is a guy that's one of my boys. He used to rap. He used to be down with my team. But all of a sudden, he just started feeling like he's not getting enough. He just feel like, yo, I'm not doing much for him. And he stopped talking to me. But he's still representing Black Leo. He's still screaming Black Leo on social media. I never came out and said, you're not Black Leo no more. So, but he never talks to me. But the fans don't understand it.
Yeah.
They always want to ask about these guys. And I'm thinking about moving on. I'm thinking about CJ West.
What's going on next?
The new kid I'm about to put on. Yeah, CJ West, the new kid I'm about to put on. Exclusive Brothers, you know, Drama King. Like the guys I'm rocking with right now. That's what I'm thinking about.
Yeah, always looking forward. Should we have a listen? Because I haven't listened to the freestyle.
Oh, you never checked that out?
I haven't listened to. I was waiting. I was gonna play it on our, the live stream or whatever, so we could listen along to it. I could react to it live, right? I can play.
Nice.
I can play it right now if you're cool with it.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, let's do it.
Sure.
All right, the Chronicles freestyle. And is it a? Okay, here we go. The Chronicles freestyle part 2. Kao Denero official. Let's do it.
Yes, sir.
Wait a second here. There we go. All right.
The Chronicles. The Chronicles. Hey, yo.
Fierce in the mix.
The sickest and the toughest. I'm fixing all you puppies with all the fake accolades. I can't even brag getting them trophies. A mastermind, you catch this lion, copy for police when they pass the iron. Booby traps can never catch the lion. Better get your ass.
Booby traps can never catch the lion.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I was gonna ask you too. In African King, Did you mention Cool G Rap, or was I mishearing that?
An African King, no, I didn't mention Cool G Rap.
Oh, okay.
But some of my other joints, I mentioned him.
Okay.
An African King, the first verse, I was more on the beat. Are you listening to this joint? Because I can't hear it.
No. I paused. I paused it.
I was on some shit like, yo, the beat is thumping, the speakers is shaking, the crown is taking, Africa's best, there's no mistaken.
Yeah.
On fire is the microphone, whack music I can't condone, blast the average, the F out of rapper zone, stick lyrics, I spit for 6 minutes. You super African, but really got a sick gimmick. You know, that's the flow I was on.
Yeah.
And the second verse, I was more on some, you know what I mean? My acapella shot of the game like Machiavelli. Care less what they do, ain't shit this cat can tell me. Special delivery like G-Dep and Puff. They claim we lack for cuss, not about business, it's need let's discuss. Forget about it, I ain't got time to waste. A legend in the making. My lyrics aggravating. Screaming boom boom clap like the kid is Jamaican, you know?
Yeah.
Then on the third verse, I was on some shit like from Bamakoto, Nairobi. I was calling all the countries in Africa that I can rhyme with, you know? So that's what I was on that one.
Nice. Yeah, man, that flow is crazy. That song is crazy. Let's continue this.
Thank you. Nice.
Explosive like Sudoku, provoke you out your vocals, trash rappers all around the place. For real, who else I can go to? They act tough when they haul up on them Pro Tools. Local champion, called the legend of the locals. About to go berserk, you hot, who told you that? Pop, pop, shots fired. When I hold the Mac, strip you butt naked. I bet you won't make it. My zone is so sacred, crown, I'm gon' take it. Was getting bored, need some beef to fist on. Be on rappers like this one, I'm quick to piss on. They said you never stop beefing, another diss song. Count out the type of MC you take a risk on. I killed the track for real rap, I bet they're feeling that. 90 style hip hop, yo, I brought the feeling back. The flow is fabulous, my mental is just devilish. Street gospel evangelist, shout out to the Beirut street towns in Los Angeles. New York, back and forth, living a sober life. These rappers is overhyped. Birds are the same feather, they're so alike, yeah. Live them so mad like they missed the last fairy. Damn, I don't play with kids for real. I'm not Kelly, home cooked food.
Cow don't play with kids for real. I'm not Kelly.
I'm not Kelly. Not at all.
Nice. All right. That was nice.
Now I got a pop belly, nada. These rappers cannot tell me. Captain of the ship, yeah, we're both divers. A true liar, but still, I love tigers. They say no more dissing, but dissing brings subscribers. Call me a cloud chaser. Fuck how they describe us. Shout out to the writers. I'm like a David. I hardly made it. Cow don't kiss no ass just to be nominated. My cipher.
Cow don't kiss no ass just to be nominated.
Nominated. Nope.
Yeah, this track is nice. You call it the freestyle, but it's not off the dome, right? Like you wrote the bars?
Nah. It's a written freestyle. You know, I wrote it in the studio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a mixtape type thing.
Yeah. It's gonna be on the Chronicles. That's one of the joints on the Chronicles.
Gotcha. All right, we got another minute to go. This thing, this is fire, man.
Type rappers.
Thank you. I'm shooting a video for that soon.
Nice.
Yes, I'm testing from cloud. Your favorite rapper is my promo. We talking true hip hop. Y'all niggas is a no.
What did you say that your favorite rapper is my protege?
Your favorite rapper is my promo.
Oh, your promo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Show. You're wondering who's next, who gon' kill. Cow landowner now, I got a football field. No matter how fast the rap, they sound lukewarm still. Since I'm on the ground, I feel the thunder now. Ungrateful people, Cyril Young will never get another cow. Hey yo, they digging my tracks, the same Biggie is back. I give them goosebumps, a combination of Biggie and Black. I eat good cassava leaves for some beefsteak. This is called hip hop. I don't beef just for beef's sake.
Giving goosebumps, a combination of Biggie and Pac.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
They feeling they digging my tracks. They say Biggie is back. I give them goosebumps, a combination of Biggie and Pac.
And watch me embarrass them, demolish them. Top class where my style is in. A 6 wide, no need to break the stylus in. I won't deny it. I'm a straight rider. None of this clowns can really.
Little Tupac sample there. I won't deny it. I'm a straight rider. That's a Tupac sample, right? Yeah.
Man,
I like.
I'm just giving, showing respect to the legend. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yep.
So bring the stylist in. I won't deny it.
I'm a straight rider.
None of these clowns can really fuck with me.
Ambition is
A
a rider.
different caliber, fire spitting with my saliva. Defeating any challenger. I'm just a thug in the office. Go screw yourself. Save your awards and your trophies. My niggas is the real dogs. Y'all the puppies. Fuck.
Whew. Real dogs, y'all the puppies.
Yeah,
Word up.
yeah. They're the puppies, man. They're the puppies. They keep hiding.
All right, man.
Lyrical hiding.
All right, how do I stop share? That's fire, man. That's a nice track.
Dope.
That R. Kelly line.
Kyle don't play with kids, for real. I'm not Kelly.
That's fantastic.
You know what I mean?
Well, I don't want to keep you all night there, man. What time is it there? It's like 8 o'clock, 8:30.
Yeah, it's like around 8:30 out here, 8:30 p.m.
Nice, man.
So, you know what I mean? Yeah, man. I mean, it was a pleasure kicking it with you.
Absolutely.
And thanks for the support. You know, watch out for my the Chronicles EP is dropping soon, sometime in March. It will be in Spotify and all the stores online. And the Heroes EP is coming by the end of the year. That's gonna be like a conceptual album where I'll be dealing with tracks like Steve Biko, you know what I mean, doing a track for Marcos Garvey, doing a track for Bob Marley, Tomo Sankara. These are all these great legends, you know what I mean? So it's something like I did a record called The Story of Lumumba. I did it like a mini movie. I directed the video and everything. So my channel too, you should check that out.
Absolutely.
Basically, it's gonna be records like that, you know?
Great, man. Well, I look forward to hearing it. I'll definitely be featuring more of those tracks on the channel. Maybe we can do this again when you got a new release coming out. It's been an honor having you here, man. So thanks for joining me. Everybody else watching in the chat, sorry if we couldn't get to all your questions. I'll link Kao Denero's YouTube channel down in the description. And yeah, make sure to go check out his music and be on the lookout for new releases. And we'll see you all soon. Take care, my friends. Peace out.
Blessed. One love.
One love. Take care, my man. All right, everyone. Thanks for joining me. That was fun. We'll see you soon. Take care.